Hello willing hands, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. I'm Abigail, also known as Two Willing Hands, and on this channel it is strictly about teaching other women how to have willing hands just like I do. Yes, you've seen the title. We're going to be learning how to make another baby's blanket, and this one is a bit different. It's more so for the springy summertime. It's going to be an airy type of baby's blanket so that you can still wrap your child during the spring and summertime, but it just allows for air to pass through. So as you can see, I've got 4 different colors. Feel free to choose any other colors that you would like. These 3 colors is just colors that remind me of the land of Africa. You know, that's Lion King and all of that jazz. So I thought to pick these 3 colors with the cream, and we're going to be learning a different stitch today that I have not done on my channel. It's called the arch mesh stitch, and it consists of multiples of 4. Okay, I'm going to be using a size 4 crochet hook, and then make sure you have your scissors also and your tapestry needle. Okay, so let's not waste any time and let's get straight into this tutorial. So we will be starting off with the cream color, and I'm just hoping you'll be able to see it against this cream background. So we'll be using Sauerkraut double knit, and I will leave a link in the description box of the company that I got it from. Okay, so you want to start off with a multiple of 4. We are starting at the bottom of the blanket, so this will be a multiples of 4. And even though we're starting at the bottom of the blanket, it doesn't really matter. It could look like the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. So we want to start off with a slip knot. So I wrap mine around my finger twice, then I bring the first part over the second and the second part over the first. Okay, I've got a really nice long tail. Remember, I'm using a size 4 crochet hook, and this is how I put it on my hand. Okay, so now what we're going to do is work in the multiples of 4, remember? So we're going to do 46 chains, okay? In fact, what I want you to do is just count in multiples of 4 and do it to your desired length. That's what I'm gonna do. I changed my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice how my middle finger and my thumb keeps moving up. This is to help me have control of the yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you keep going until you reach your desired length. I want mine a bit longer. So remember, multiples of 4. I'm pleased with this length. Yeah, and it can stretch even more. So I'm pleased with this length. So make sure you are happy with the length, because then you won't be able to change it after that, okay? You'd have to continue with that length. So make sure it's the right length. Now you want to chain into the second chain from your hook. You go in the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, okay? Then you skip 2 chains or 2 stitches, chain 2, 1, 2, into the third chain, okay? So I've skipped 1, 2, now into the third one, you're going to yarn over and you're going to go into the stitch and do a double crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, into the third stitch you want to do a single crochet, and that is the pattern for the first round, okay? Chain 2, row, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, do a double crochet into the third one. So for a double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, skip 2, and then in the third do a single crochet. So you go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to do that all the way to the end, okay? And that's going to be the pattern throughout the entire blanket, but I will do the first 2, 3 rows with you until I feel you should get it. Skip 2 into the third, chain 2, skip 2, 1, 2, single crochet into the next one, chain 2, yarn over, skip 2, go into the third, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, okay? So chain 2, so single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 into the third, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the third. Could be a song. Okay, so that's how you will do it. Okay, so now that we have completed row 1, okay, we've completed the row 1. Looks a bit weird right now, I know, don't worry. Okay, so now to begin row 2, as we've ended on a double crochet, you want to ensure you start with a single, with 1 chain, so chain 1, turn your work, and then you start with a single crochet in the same stitch on top of the double crochet, chain 2, once you've chained 2 on top of the single crochet, you want to do a double crochet, okay, chain 2 on top of the double crochet, single crochet. So can you see it's starting to form its shape? Chain 2, double crochet, okay, chain 2 again, single crochet, chain 2 again, double crochet. So on top of every single crochet is a double crochet, on top of every double crochet is a single crochet, but make sure you've chained 2 in between. So I'm confident that you have an idea of how to do this. and I will let you continue on with this. Okay, that will be a double crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and I'm going to do 10 more rows of the cream color, and then I'll get back to you all. So as you can all see, I did my few extra rows. I know I said 10, but I ended up doing 15 more rows. So now we're going to change over to the orange. I'm going to do 15 rows altogether. Sorry, 17 rows altogether of the orange. So as you see here, I did 15 extra rows. So altogether that's 17. So now I'm going to add 17 rows of the orange. So once you get to the end, and I'm going to zoom in for you to add in your next color. Let's do this bit again together. Chain 2, yarn over and do a double crochet. When you get to the top of the double crochet, cut a long tail off. There we go. Keep that to the side for now, and then attach your color B. So first, finish off the double crochet, go back into the stitch, and then pull up a loop, and there you have it. Chain 1. So I'm also going to do is just pull this through, just so it can be secure. Chain 1, pull it, turn your work, single crochet in the same stitch, chain 2, double crochet, and you continue with the pattern. Okay, so it's a really simple pattern, very easy and simple. Of course it does require concentration, as it's a lot of alternation between the single crochet, the 2 chains and the double crochet, but outside of that it's a really simple stitch. So as I mentioned, we're still working on the bottom of the blanket, and I'm doing 17 rows of the orange. And after I've done 7, so I've completed the orange. Okay, so that's 34 rows altogether. I will now add in the brown, and I'm going to do 6 rows of the brown, and that will give me 40 rows altogether. And after I've done the 6 rows of the brown, I'm going to add in about 5 of the yellow. I'll go back to the brown, back to the orange, then the cream, and then that will be my blanket finish. Please keep in mind, this blanket is for a 0 to 3 months old child, so it may not last very long. But, you know, be fruitful and multiply, keep having more babies, and you'll be able to use this blanket often, right? So chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch. Right, chain 2, and repeat the same process. So I will meet you all at the end of the entire tutorial. So when I've actually finished, I'll see you all at the end, okay? And we shall see how my work looks. So it's a really simple stitch, nothing complicated. Hope you all found it easy. So I will see you at the end. So our blanket is completed. This is the full blanket, and of course, just to finish it off, I'm going to be adding borders around it of each of the colours just to add a fun look. Some of it has come out, so I'm just going to redo it. And I will start off with the cream. So to start off your border, chain 1, and you want to go into each of the double crochet stitches and also the single crochet. So I will show you what that looks like. So this is the first double crochet that I'm going into. I'm going to make sure you all can see. There we go. This is the first one. So single crochet, into the single crochet, a second one, then into the double crochet. So that is how you will do it all the way around. So into every available space, but try not to go into too much stitches, otherwise it will make it very curly looking. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way around, and then the next colour I will show you. I'll probably do the orange next. The first part of the border has been completed. I've got the cream all the way around. So now I'm going to add in the next colour. I'm going to add in the orange. And then after the orange, it will be the brown, then the yellow, and then I want to finish off with a white again. So this is a really fun blanket that we are making for the spring, but mainly summertime. You can also, if you're making it for someone else, they can also use it as like a covering when they're breastfeeding. So it's not just only going to be a blanket. So I'm going to stitch over the seam, over the tail. And I'm going to do a single crochet in every single stitch around. Okay. And I will see you all at the end of the cream round. So remember, when you start off, you slip stitch in, chain 1, and then you single crochet in every stitch around. Okay, so I will see you all at the end of my 5th round. So the blanket is completed and I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. You can use it straight away after weaving in all the ends, or you can block your blanket to stretch it out to its full size. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. So let's start weaving everything in, all the ends. So this is the right side, this is the wrong side, so I'm going to weave everything in this side. Wait, let me check. This is the right side, yep. Yes, this is the right side. Oh man. And what's so funny is, you know what, it still looks nice on this side. Yeah. Can use any side, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm going to weave in everything. And snip off the excess. Weave it into the stitch. So you can choose to weave it any way you want to, just as long as it's nicely covered. Okay. So I'm going to continue weaving in everything. I will not film this whole process, but there you have it, a beautiful newborn's blanket for the summer and springtime. If you make this, please tag me on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, at 2 Willing Hands. Subscribe, like why are you not subscribed? Subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. So until next time, bye Willing Hands.